Hi everyone, welcome to today's virtual class. I hope you've all had your warm-up and you're ready to start training. We are going to commence with just a few exercises to really condition up our body. And some of these exercises are going to be a little bit intense on the knees. So if you have any knee pain, just modify these as you need to. So just stand roughly shoulder width apart. And we're going to start with some squats all the way down. So cross your hands, reach up for the ceiling, pull down and squat and pull your hands all the way to your body, the same way you pull your hikite in karate. So ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju. Try and do 10 more. Ich, keep going. Ni, san, good work. Shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyu, ju. Excellent. Pause there. Keep the feet roughly shoulder width apart. This time we're going to work some lunges. We're going to rotate our feet. We're going to twist to the side and lunge to the side. Let's go. Ich. Now twist the other way. Ni, san, shi. Good. Go. Use your hands for balance if you need. Ruk, sich, hach. Really rotate those hips. Kyu, ju. That's it. Try 10 more by yourself. Ich. Rotate. Ni. Pivot the foot. San. Rotate the hips. Shi. Go. Turn your eyes up to the side. Ruk, sich, hach. 2 more. Kyu and ju. Good, and relax. All right. Hopefully your legs are getting nice and warm. Your hips and your body are getting nice and warm. Last one. We're going to stay that shoulder width apart. This one's going to be challenging. We're going to rotate 180 degrees. So you're going to end up facing behind you and keep doing the same lunge. Your legs will feel like they're getting twisted up, okay? So just take your time and do it slowly. Ich. Ni. That's it. San. Body up straight. Posture. Shi. Use the hips. Use the rotation. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Hands for balance if you need to. Kyu. Ju. Good, keep going 10 more. Ich. Twist all the way. Ni. Twist all the way. Body up straight. San. Good job. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Kyu. And ju. Excellent. Check it out, check it out. And last one, we're just going to get our heart rate up, a little bit of running on the spot. We're going to do short 10-second bursts, okay? So just start running on the spot. Arms as well. And when we do the 10-second bursts, we're just going to go for a sprint on the spot, okay? Arms as well. 10 seconds, go. Ich, ni, san, shi. Full speed, go. Ruk, keep going. Sich, hach, bigger, kyu, ju. Slow it down. Slow it down. We're going to do 2 more short 10-second bursts. Just 2 more. Ready? And let's go. Ich, ni, full speed. San, get those feet up. Shi. Well done. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Kyu. Ju. Slow it down. That was a long 10 seconds. Keep the jogging. Keep the jogging. That's it. Move those feet. Move those arms. Last 10-second burst. Last 10-second burst. Make this one your fastest. Let's go. Ich. Ni. San. Full speed. Shi. Go. Ruk. Keep going. Keep going. Sich. Keep going. Hach. Fast arms. Kyu. And ju. Yummy. All right. Catch your breath. In through nose, out through mouth. Shiko Kyu. One more breath. Well done. Today we're going to talk about Uke NoGo Gensoku in Shito Karate. That's our 5 principles of defense. Uke NoGo Gensoku. The 5 principles are this. The first one is raka. It means like a falling flower. So it means you're blocking so hard, you block the trunk of the tree so hard, the flower falls down from the tree. So it's hard blocking. The next one is rasui. Rasui is like flowing water. Imagine a river that flows. Alright, it flows around the bank, it flows around the rocks. That's soft blocking. Okay, imagine blocking soft. That's the second principle of defense. The third one is koshin. Koshin means darting in and out. So this is our third principle of defense. Imagine darting to the side like this. So imagine the punch comes straight in for the face, or the person comes to grab you and you dart to the side and move away. The fourth one is called tenshin. And tenshin means rolling your body and stepping out. Okay, so imagine I roll my body and I step to the side. Okay, or roll my body, step to the side. And the very last one is called Hangeki. Hangeki means to counter attack. Hangeki means if I'm throwing in the attack, whether it's the punch or the kick or whatever it might be, it blocks and it attacks at the same time. That's the most challenging. So in Uke NoGo Gensoku we have raka, rasui, koshin, tenshin and hangeki. Those are the 5 principles. And we also have our form that's attached to that. So let's go through the form now. Bow. Ready position. Alright, now in Uke NoGo Gensoku, in the form, we step forward with our left leg. Long stance and lower block. You do the mirror version to me. Long stance and lower block. Good. Your front knee should be bent, back knee should be straight. Normal long stance. Maintain your posture, block down. And now what we do is we twist our body into horse stance and we rotate to the side. So see, I've done the lower block across my hips and I'm twisted in horse stance and I'm still looking to the front. Now go back to your long stance, middle side block. Good, so that front knee and you've blocked next to your ribs. Now stay in long stance, upper block. Good. Now this time we rotate back into that horse stance again. We block yoko uchi, which is across your chest. So we're in horse stance, we've blocked across your chest, but we're still looking to the front. Next one, slide the foot back into cat stance and stoke knife hand block. Good. Now for the last one, step forward with that left foot again, the same foot, long stance, but use the other hand for a punch. This is how we finish the form, with a punch off the opposite hand. And now we continue by doing the opposite side of our body. Okay, so step forward with the right foot, block down, horse stance, block across, long stance, block middle, stay in long stance, block upper, horse stance, block across the chest, cat stance, knife hand block. Now back to long stance with that right foot and punch with the reverse hand. Good, now pull back, finish and bow. So that Uke NoGo Gensoku is the form that's attached to the 5 principles of defense. So remember, we have 5 principles: raka, rasui, koshin, tenshin and hangeki. And this is the form that's attached. Let's do it again. Right? Yoi. Step forward, left foot, long stance, zenkutsu dash, lower block, gerambare. Horse stance, shiku dash. Back to long stance, zenkutsu dash. Stay in long stance, upper block, age-oke. Horse stance and yoko uchi. Cat stance, neko ashi dash and stoke. And long stance and yakuzuki, reverse punch. So you should all have your left foot and your right hand. Now step forward, do the same on the other side of your body. Lower, across, middle, upper, across the chest, knife hand, and punch. Good, pull back, and back, right. Okay, I'm going to do the kata one last time. I'm going to spin around and do it the other way. See if you can follow along. If you know the kata, that's fine, you can do it by yourself. Here we go. Yoi. Uke NoGo Gensoku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here. And that's it. Right. You try and do it one time by yourself. Bow first, go to ready stance. Step forward with your left foot lower block. 1, 2, 3, keep going. 4, 5, 6, here. Alright, you should have your left foot and your right hand in front for the punch. This is the position that you're up to. Now step forward, other side. 1. You should have your right leg and right hand right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here. And you should have your opposite foot and the opposite hand, and that's it. Finish. Right. Excellent. A few exercises before we have a drink break. Pop down into push-up position. Let's do them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll over into a sit-up position now. Hop down on your back. Hands behind your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10, last 10. 1, 2, 3, keep it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. If you're on Zoom, come and unmute yourself for a moment. We're going to go through the 5 principles. The first one I want to hear you say is the 5 principles of self-defense, which is Uke NoGo Gensoku. Try that now. Uke NoGo Gensoku. Say it. Say Uke NoGo Gensoku. Good. So we can try to remember it. And now we're going to say each principle, each of the 5. The first one is Raka. It starts with an R. Raka. All right. The second one is Rasui. The third one is Kushin. The fourth one is Tenshin. No, Tenshin with a T. Tenshin. And the fifth one is Hangeki. Well done. Have 1 minute drink break, then come back. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Now that we know the 5 principles of defense, we're going to go through a range of blocks that we use in Shito. So, step forward into Zenkutu dash. I don't mind which leg you use. Long stance. And Agilke, upper block. Alright, now keep your stance on the spot and change hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. step forward, and as you change feet, change hands as well. Right? Good. On the spot now. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyo, jo. Good. We're about to step backwards. This time, as you step back, change to a lower block. Get on barai. Right? Change hands. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ich, hach, kyo, jo. Stepping forward, change hands. Right? On the spot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ich, hach, kyo, jo. That's it. These type of blocks are like the first principle of our self-defense. Raka, they're hard blocks. They block hard and fast. If you hit the forearm against the tree, it would be so hard the flowers would fall from the tree. So this is an example of raka. Let's do a few more examples of raka. Step forward into heikodashi, parallel stance. Put your hand up to yokoken, middle side block. Cross your arms and block on the spot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyo, jo. Step forward, change hands, change feet. Right? Remember, this is raka. This is hard blocking. This is not flowing like water. This is hard blocking. If your hand hit the tree, all the leaves would fall down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyo, jo. That's it. And let's just do one more example. Even though there are hundreds of examples, let's just do one more example of hard blocking. Cat stance, neko ashidashi, knife hand block, stoke. Step forward and block. Ich. Now step backwards and block. Ni. And remember, 70% of the weight is always on the back leg. San, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, kyo, jo. That's it. Good, relax. Remember, that's raka, hard blocking, okay? A lot of the blocks that we learn at the beginning of our karate journey are hard blocks, raka. Now let's go to some flowing blocks. If you're not sure, step forward into parallel stance. If you do know what sanshin-dashi is, or hourglass stance, step into hourglass stance. Whichever foot's in front, put that hand in front with your palm facing the screen, and the back hand rested on your sternum with your palm facing the screen. Some of you may know kakateoke, and some of you may not know it. If you don't know it, just follow along. Same hand, circle, ich. Same hand, ni, san. It makes a circular motion, and your elbow pulls in towards the end. So you imagine trapping someone's arm, holding them, and pulling them tightly towards you. San, shi, go. All right, we'll just do 5 on that side. Now change stance and put the opposite hand in front. Let's try the same kakateoke. Now we're using our opposite hand. Ich, circle, ni, circle, san, shi, go. All right, now it's going to get challenging. Now let's step forwards and backwards and let's change hands. Step forward and change hands. Ich. Control your core muscles. Now backwards. Ni. Forward. San. Backwards. Shi. Go. Ruk. If you can maintain Sanshin Dashi, that's good. If not, just stand normal. Hach. Kyo. Jo. Natte. Now this is an example of Rasui, the second principle. If someone was punching us or kicking us, we're not going to try to block them so hard that we move their arm. We actually move our hand around them. So instead of moving the other person's arm, I move my hand around the attack. Now let's go to the third one, which is koshin, which is darting in and out. So some of you have done this technique before. Go to ready stance. Step to the side into horse stance, and whichever foot you use the same hand to push across your chest. Each. Now change sides. Knee. Change sides. See, we're darting to the side and we're pushing. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Kyo. Jo. That's just one example of koshin, where we're darting to the side, we're moving our body to the side, and we're blocking. Let's have another example. This time move 45 degrees cat stance and block middle side block each. And of course, if we wanted to, we could follow up with a punch, or we could follow up with a kick, or any technique. But today we're just working blocks. Other side, knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Si. Hach. Kyo. Jo. And up there. So that's an example of koshin, darting in and out, moving to the side. Now we're going to do the fourth one, which is tenshin, which is rolling our body and stepping out to the side. Okay, so we roll our body, we move our body, and we step out to the side. The way we're going to do it is just start off standing naturally. Put one palm up, like as if you're pushing a punch to the side. And at the same time, step around so your shoulder is facing the screen. Good, now come back to the center, other side. You can see I'm rolling my body and I'm stepping around in a circular position. San, shi, go. Let's just do one more. Rook. Okay, that's an example. Let's just do another example where we scoop our hands down. Scoop our hand down. If you're scooping to the left, step to the right. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. And rook. And relax. That's an example of tenshin. Rolling your body, rolling your shoulders, and stepping around to the side. And the last one is Hangeki, which is a counter attack. It's hard to demonstrate virtually, but if someone was punching me, instead of blocking and punching, I actually block and punch all with the same hand. So the forearm blocks and the fist hits at the same time. It could be the same for a different attack like a kick. I'm just giving you the punch example. It's a block and an attack at the same time. Let's have an example as an upper punch. So come to Joranzuki, upper punch. Alright, change hands each. Ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, kyo, jo, temo, each. Ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, kyo, jo, and that's it. That's a perfect example of Hangeki counter punch. If a punch is coming for your face, you meet their punch and you attack them first. You need precise timing. let's finish today's session with one more run through of the form that's attached to uke, NoGo, Gensoku. I assume you know it by now. If you don't know it, you can follow along with me. Right? Wait. Left foot forward. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Hi. Other foot forward. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Hi. And that's it. Right? Okay, you have some work to do after this session, and that's to go away and practice that form at least 2 extra times. Okay, so try and do that today. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.
Arigato, Sensei.
Doi toshimaste.
Arigato, Sensei.
Doi toshimaste.